Hello, everyone, and welcome to this data analysis session with me, Martin Follant, editor of Conference News, and of course, the unflappable Peter Heath of Venue Performance. How are you, Peter?
Good, thank you very much, Martin. Yeah, good to have a look at a whole year's worth of data, which is very exciting.
Absolutely right. So there's obviously been lots of changes over the last year, certainly. And now we do look like hopefully things are going in the right direction. Now, you're going to see on your screen a series of graphics, which Peter is going to explain. So I think maybe we'll just pop up figure one first. And figure one shows us some bumps in the road, but it's telling us a general trend about bookings and events. Certainly, we see some dips when Plan B was announced. But Peter, what's your summary on what we see in figure one?
Well, I think everybody can see the general trend is up. It's always important when looking at data to look at the trend as opposed to trying to dissect specific pieces of data. So the trend was up, all was looking good until obviously Boris made his Plan B, and then it tanked. And by my recollection, we're on course for even greater growth. Obviously, at Christmas, everybody was getting excited about. So I reckon we lost about 40% in December compared to what we were going to be planned for. So, yeah, big disappointment and has lost the momentum. So a real shame about December. But the general trend is up.
When you say we lost 40%, would that have been in inquiries, or was that actual tangible bookings that had contracts cancelled? Can we dissect that? Do we know?
No, we don't know for sure. What I'm doing is I'm using the data and the trend and looking at where the data was heading, the seasonality. So Christmas was obviously a busy time. Well, it's usually the busiest time for the industry. So if we look at the general trend and the trajectory of what December was forecast to be, and then we look at, instead of going up, it went down. So if we look at the difference between what would have finished up as December and what ended up as December, I reckon we've got about a 40% drop, which is a kick in the you-know-whats, obviously. So, yeah, it's not definite. And what we're looking at is book data and events that take place. So the top line, which is the darker one, is events that happen. And the bottom line is bookings that happen. So both bookings dived and events dived, which is self-explanatory and painful to see.
And probably not unexpected either, but it'd be fascinating to see how that hopefully shows signs of an uptick the next time we have a data set to have a look at.
Yeah.